Uh, uh, uh. There's not too many people involved anymore here with me. Yeah, I was gonna go to bed, but I went looking through my comments after I got done doing that video I just did. I went looking and I looked at some of the comments. There was like one or two. I was like, oh, okay, there ain't many people involved with me at all when it comes to everyday, weekly and monthly, yearly living. So, like I said, no witnesses, nobody to represent me, nobody to vouch for me. So, I understand that people say, oh, you're all talk and no action. They go, you're a typical politician, all talk and no action, right? Like a lot of the politicians tell each other, they, oh, you're all talk and no action. So, I wonder if this would ever show up in court that they like talk me out of doing nothing every day so they could work, you know, 5 days a week for a couple of years. And they could, oh yeah, I worked the whole time. This dude just lazy and does nothing but do nothing. Like he don't even clean his bedroom. He don't vacuum. He don't take out the garbage. He don't do any physical labor. Sleeps all day and does absolutely nothing. So I realized that anything I say or do, even if I did get a job, like I could get a job, like a part time job next week, but it's too late to get, it's too late. It's too late for me to try to prove myself or convince anybody what's been going on. And I have not had enough people to represent me in court since 1998. No witnesses to represent me in court since 1998. So I'm pretty much going, I wonder if YouTube is my Lord and Savior. Maybe this video will eventually someday help me in court that everything was designed and for this type of lifestyle, for these type of men and women to be nothing ever for the nothing for the nothing to, these people never to become ever to become any type of influential man or woman. Like maybe this lifestyle um has been discredited for all men and women. I never got paid any significant amount of money, like direct deposit in my checking account. Yeah, I have a checking account at a bank, but I've never had any significant amount um pretty much just given to me for no reason. Like a direct no one has ever asked me for my routing number to my checking account at the bank. So it's very unfortunate for, like, say, this type of lifestyle for these men and women to ever be somebody. So, um, I did work though. I had a job in 1991, had a job in 1994, job in 1996, and a job in 1999. I've had four jobs, but I've never had anyone just give me a large amount of money. So this whole time, I get roasted. You know what roasted is, or belittling. Like I belittling, cut down, critics, critics, naysayers, narcissists. So, um, and it's very unfortunate that every time I did go to court, though, I never had any representation or any type of witness that might be, you know, that would be able to witness anything that happened with me that might be able to be beneficial in the courtroom to me, or this type of lifestyle, or these, like, say if there's other men and women like me that never had um any of this, any evidence in court for me that might be beneficial to my this life or my life, or these type of men, or like the type of men I am, or the type of woman that I'm um around every day. So say um if my family could represent me in court, my family members, I don't know, my grandparents, my parents, my siblings, any type of aunt, uncle, cousin, that or niece or nephew that could represent me in court or be a witness in court to what's been going on here, say the last 5 years, because it's too late for me to get a job. I could get a job. I could get a part-time job and work a couple months so I could pay it a little bit in the taxes and have a nice amount of money in the bank and just tell the boss, put in my 2 week notice. So it's fortunate that I'm able to let everybody know this, but there's nobody really involved at all. No family members, neighbor, nobody anywhere in Michigan, America, any foreign country that could be um, helpful to be a witness or representative here in human form. Like, say, if I could invite people here to spend an hour a day, anybody other than what's been showing up here for me, someone that had a decent age, so they could come to my parents' house, like outside during the day when it's sunny, and then we don't have to really discuss anything. Just stand outside, chit chat, you know, and just stand outside in human form in the driveway, no problem. They could stay, hang out maybe an hour. I mean, somebody that would be of age that could actually, like, just get to know me. So they could, maybe one day, they would get to know me enough. I prefer a woman because I'm attracted to women, right? Right? I'd rather be women that are of age. Just stand out, you know, in the driveway and just be friendly, and maybe joke around and just, stand around and do absolutely nothing but enjoy each other's company. And eventually one day they would understand what's going on with me and other things. And they would, if I had to go to court, they'd say, yeah, I can be a witness and I can represent. I could actually explain what's been going on. I could, like, they could say, yeah, I'll represent him in court, or I will be a witness for him in court, and that would be great. I'd rather to be during the day. when my parents are home, I don't know, around noon to about 3 p.m. so everybody can see them. I'd prefer them to be a little bit older, in between the ages of 18 to 25, so they're old enough to be a representative in court, um or a witness in court. Because the reason I say that is so young women will know that they'll be able to testify, and they will be able to represent and be a witness in court. But I'd rather have them here. It could be one, two, or five, standing outside. I'm pretty sure you know where I'm going with this when I said younger woman in between the ages of 18 and 25, right? And in between the hours of noon and 3 p.m. when my parents are here and my neighbors are here. We're just standing outside together, doing nothing but just standing there and chit chatting and joking around and having fun.